sounds like you were ready to receive the guidance that is always there for everyone. But sometimes we're just so stuck in our problems. That's coming through. We're so stuck thinking that if it's meant to be, it's up to me. I need to make it happen. I'm not supported. Like, I'm on my own, and we are all supported.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing as well. When you have, like, we have intuition, and now I believe, from connecting and talking to my spirit guides, I believe intuition is more my guides, like guiding me, and it's being able to drop into that. And I think having the faith frequency is the hardest freaking frequency to get, because you're having to put your faith into something unknown. Whereas when you put your faith into something unknown, that is where the magic happens. That is where life ignites. But you have to put it in there first, and you have to literally release. And once you fully understand whatever happens, it was always going to happen that way, because there's always a lesson, there's always a path, there's always your journey. It just makes everything feel better. And going back to what happened when I was younger, when all my memories first came up, I was like, oh God, no, stuff like this doesn't happen to me. Why me? Why has this happened? Oh, complete and utter chaotic mind of, I just couldn't understand or believe what had happened. And now looking back to it, I know that had to happen because of the women and the clients that I attract. We all have very similar paths, like who I coach. Also, so if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have the grit I have, the drive, the determination, the empathy. I genuinely believe I wouldn't be able to connect with spirit. So I know that had to happen, because by me speaking about that, and by that happening to myself, it gives other women permission to speak about what's happened to them. And that's how we change a collective.
Boom.
Boom. Mic drop.
And thank the Lord for you, for having the strength to go through that and be such a positive influencer. You know, there's so many influencers out there that are just, that's another topic. But, you are an influencer for good in the world, and thank you for being authentic and using your influence for good. But this faith frequency, I freaking love that. Yeah. I would just love if you could, like, I know it's hard to break down and systemize intuition, but how can people start to tap into their intuition and have more faith in the unknown?
Okay, so one thing that allowed me to tap into that faith frequency was if you are naturally a negative thinker, or if you are naturally a worrier, anxiety, suffer with depression, you have emotional charge behind all of those situations. And emotional charge is real energy, and it's taking up space in your psyche, in your soul, in your spirit. So when you have all this emotional charge, which is taking up real energetic space, it's really difficult to tap into your intuition, and it's really difficult to have that faith frequency, because you're coming from a place of uncertainty, unknown, and you're coming from quite a dense energetic space. So if you are feeling that, one thing I would suggest is going through the techniques, digging deeper into spirituality, finding out where those thoughts and feelings and emotions come from, and then clearing that emotional charge. Once you clear that and you come to acceptance with, this is not who I am, let's do something about it, and you clear it, it's easier then to tap into your intuition, well, not even tapping, actually. You can tap into your intuition any day or any time, that your intuition is always there. It's the belief that your intuition has your best interest at heart. That's what the faith frequency is. Whereas when you have your intuition saying, do this, do that, or it's okay to think this, it's okay to do that, you're not going to listen to it if you're coming from this dense energy. So once you clear that dense energy and you have no emotional charge, and you just feel more secure and you feel more at ease or at presence with yourself, when intuition kicks in, you listen to it and you go with it. And then when you experience the magic of life happening, you then start to trust in the magic of life. And then you start thinking, well, do you know what? Even if it doesn't go the way I think it's going to go, I trust, I believe.
I believe.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Yeah. So again, like, clearing what's not certain. It's like driving in a car, and you're trying to drive to your destination, but there's like people that are your rubbish is in the backseat causing a stink. Like all of these, old habits and beliefs are in the backseat, and you can't drive forward. It's getting rid of those, and it's loving yourself and being in that high vibration, surrounding yourself with positive people, eating clean food, using clean products, like just following things that you love. And that then allows you to be a clear channel to listen to the feathers of intuition. Because I don't know about you, but like, I used to have intuitive thoughts all the time, but I used to numb it with alcohol and partying and all of that, until that feather became a truck, and then it became an earthquake, and then something really crap happened that floored me. Now I don't let it get to that point. I listen to the feather because I'm so focused on my vibration. It's the most important thing to me, is feeling good. Is that the same for you?
100%. And the thing is as well, like, I know when I'm not feeling great, I'm in my masculine energy, and when I feel overwhelmed and stressed, I'm like, ah! And then prior to doing all these practices, I'd allow myself to go into burnout, but from a subconscious level, that's self-sabotage. Whereas now, when I feel myself getting to the point of overwhelmed, stress, burnout, I stop, I get into my body, I dance, have a goddess bath. Well, I say goddess bath, literally run myself a bath with a few Himalayan salts. So that's a goddess bath when you have 5 kids. But literally, it's the intention there.